You want people to think of you as a prize. You want people to respect you, to acknowledge your presence. That once you enter a room, a sense of presence is felt. But at the same time, you are over explaining yourself. At the same time, you have to explain other people about your boundaries again and again. Is this attractive? No, it's not, because you are contradicting. Your actions and your words doesn't match. If you have such high boundaries, if you think you are a high value person, why would you have to explain about those boundaries to those people again and again? Why are you putting yourself in this position where over explanation is required? Over explanation is not attractive. There's a difference between being an extrovert, having fun, expressing your opinion, and then having to beg, having to ask people to behave a certain way. No. You shouldn't even question why the other person is behaving a certain way towards you, because it's their morals, it's their ethics. But once we have this high boundaries, people think twice before speaking to us, because they know that they will get a reaction. And a wise person reaction is like literally ignoring the other person's presence. I'm telling you, I have been that person who have been like immensely impulsively overreactive. I have literally started fights. I have gotten into big arguments. I wasted so much time and energy justifying myself, explaining people how they did me wrong. But that actually never benefited me. What actually benefited me and have given me best results, and by results I mean like, for example, if someone disrespected me, if someone crossed their boundaries, or when someone wasn't nice to me, instead of speaking loud, instead of criticizing, I just took a step back. And when I took that step back, either I lost that person because that person knew that why I was doing that thing, but they were not ready to acknowledge that they are doing me wrong, that they're being mean to me, or they're not respecting my boundaries. That's why I lost that person. Or the other thing was, my connection was strengthened because the other person knew. They understood that, you know what, I'm going to lose this friend. I'm going to lose this person out of my life if I don't maintain that level of respect, that level of responsibility while talking to this person. So in both the cases, it's a win-win, because why would I want people in my life who don't have best intentions towards me? Unlike a majority of the people, I was ready to let go of people who didn't have the best intentions towards me. So the first thing about being a high value person is you don't have to explain yourself again and again, to explicit your boundaries, to prove that, you know what, you are a high value person. No, you don't have to do that. Your presence would be felt. Even if you're silent, people will acknowledge your presence because they know your words, your presence hold a value, because you are not everywhere. You are where you are acknowledged, where you are appreciated. And even if, despite, you know, being that high value person, people don't treat you that way, you don't even have to engage with those people. Just let those people be. Do you guys know about that let them theory? This amazing theory of Mel Robbins, that just read once about online about what let them theory is, because right now I think you would be under a rock if you don't know about it. Okay, so yeah, so just let them think whatever they want to think, but you should have such high image of your own self. You understand that what value my presence hold. And second thing is that I totally agree and I believe in this fact that this body that we have is just a vessel, and it doesn't have much significance. But as we're living in a material world, you have to look a certain way. Today, if I am not looking nice, my hair is not combed, I'm just in my PJs, and nothing is done, I have done no makeup, I am not looking put together. The main word is put together. If you don't look put together, no one will take you seriously. You don't have to be the prettiest girl in the room, you don't have to be the smartest guy in the room, but what the thing is, you have to look put together. And for that, you need to take care of your health. You don't have to strive to have a particular physique. That's not healthy. But making healthy choices, working upon your diet, and not just accepting obesity, not just accepting unhealthy ways in the name of body positivity. No, you shouldn't do that. Because a person who does not take accountability of their own body, why would any other person take them seriously? Because moving towards the next point is that your confidence shouldn't be driven from your beauty. Your confidence shouldn't be driven from your skill set, the way you communicate. No, your confidence comes from within. See, I have seen people who have become confident over time because they started to earn good amount. I've seen a total shift in their personality. As much as good thing it is, but at the same time, imagine a person loses that money. again they will fall back. They will not just lose money, they will lose their own character, their personality, because their personality, their confidence was linked to money. Same in the case of skill set. Imagine right now you're top of your game, you're top of your class, but tomorrow some other intelligent student comes, or maybe you're not able to ace an exam. So why would you want your confidence or your whole personality to be fixated on a particular thing? No. So people who are genuinely like acing in life, they know for a fact that season change. Same way, the current situation will not remain the same. Therefore, your skill set, your looks, your education should be the reason why you're confident. Your confidence should come from within, because you know for a fact that you have been working upon your own self since so long. Maybe there are people in the room who are doing better than you in terms of money, in terms of health, in terms of career, but there is no competition because there is no one like you. And once you understand that, the confidence that you get from within, it's like unbeatable. Moving towards next point, that is, understand that you're always going to be a work in progress. Just because someone else is more beautiful than me, just because someone else has more wisdom and that person is more wise than me, it does not take away my beauty or my intelligence or my skill set. The day you start comparing yourself, understand that you are getting on the wrong track, and there is still time to get back on the right track. Because if you want to be a high value person, the first trait is you cannot get into that ugly puddle of comparison, of competitiveness. Because instead of thinking that, you know what, oh my god, that person is so better looking than me, or instead of thinking that, you know what, that person is doing so much better in my career, what you are fixating your energy on is on negative things. Instead, what you should do is you should look at their behavior. And if you get the opportunity, if the person is nice, become their friends. You can think of them as an inspiration and not just a competition. Because with how many people will you compete? Throughout your life, do you think it will be a nice journey for you to just think of every successful person, every beautiful girl as a competition? No. So think of other people as inspiration and not competition. This is one of the bestest traits that high value people have. They understand the fact that there are people who are more beautiful than them. They don't deny this fact. But it's just the fact that they are so full of their own self. They know that they are more than just their money, they are more than just their looks, they're more than just what appear outside. That's why they're so full of their own self. And that is visible in the way they speak. Even if they are silent, their presence, it can be understood that that person values their own self. Moving towards next point, and that is work upon skill sets, work upon things that people can't take away from you. Learning new skills, engaging in new hobbies, which actually helps you evolve and think different. It isn't just about joining that Pilates class. It isn't just about learning that new game, maybe tennis. It's about engaging with people that play such sports, because when you engage in activities which genuinely high value people does, and when I say high value, it doesn't mean like rich people who are mentally, physically, financially healthy, I call them high value person. So when you surround yourself with the right group, you become a part of them. There's this really famous line that if you want to know about a person, just see the 4 main people that person hangs around with the majority of the time, and you can make a proper analysis of what that person is. So if you want to evolve to become a better version of yourself, you have to hang out with high value people. Or if you don't have the opportunity to, right now, because you are working towards your goal, towards your vision, just choose to be alone and enjoy your alone time. Because if you're wasting your time with people, you know that they don't have those goals about their life. Their vision towards life is very basic. All they want is to have fun. You will become one of them, because in life you will face setbacks. In times you won't be as motivated as you are today. So when your company says that, you know what, it's okay, just take a chill pill, you get influenced. That's how we humans are. I seriously hope this video was useful. So for more such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much.